everybody. Good morning. A little bit late. Let me give me a minute just to get the logistics right on here. Okay. Hi everybody. Hello Facebook land. It's been a long time since I've been live. 1 second. I gotta get up a little higher in the frame here. Okay. Whew, that's better. How are y'all doing? What a week, right? Wow. Yeah, it's been a lot. So I have a little some things to share with you. Hi Peggy, good morning. So I know we've been very concerned about things. We've been concerned about our country. We're concerned about other people. All these things are perfectly valid. I get it. As you guys know, I'm an activist. I've been one for a long time. But this moon is encouraging us to take care of ourselves, to be, I don't know, might even use the word selfish a little bit. It's in Cancer. It's about our needs. It's about what we need at a deep level. So we've got the sun and the moon in Cancer. And this new moon is sandwiched in between two Capricorn full moons, and I joke and call it BDE, Big Daddy Energy. You guys have heard me say that before. Hi, Dana. Good morning. I realize I haven't gone live in 2 years. And wow, a lot's happened in 2 years. Interestingly, the last time I went live, it was the new moon in Cancer in 2022. So this feels beautiful. It feels like a nice full circle moment to come back and be live here. So I'm going to leave this up for people that aren't able. I know this is in the middle of the workday. Just wanted to tell you a couple of things. Oh, hi. Some people are jumping on. So good to see y'all. How have you been? Hi, Lovey. Love you. Thanks, everybody, for hanging in, for following my posts. I haven't been doing much video. I'm going to be coming back to that soon. Couple of things to tell you about. I have a post here about the two different kinds of time, which is something I just learned about, which is really interesting. The difference between set time and kind of loose, deep, what they call deep time, right? Kairos and Chronos. Those are the two different types of time. Hi, everybody. Hi, Judy. So, you know, traditional linear time clocks, all of that stuff. The other type of time is when, you know, like time flies when you're having fun, or you do something you think it's 5 minutes and it's been an hour because you're so lost in it. You're having such a good time. Spiritually, you know, we can certainly, when we get into non-ordinary reality, whether we're in the Akashic Records, whether we're doing shamanic work. So this is the opportunity that we have with this particular little portal between now and the 7th. And the 7th is its own portal, which is another thing, which is a Stargate. But the entire weekend is a really powerful Stargate because we're in the Sirius portal, which connects the sun and the moon to Sirius, the dog star. So this is going to open us up to more cosmic communication, galactic communication, communication with your guides, dreaming, downloads, all that kind of stuff. So this is why I'm encouraging you. Hi, Sarah. I'm encouraging you to be a little selfish and tune out all this stuff and not get all up in mind where we've been this week, tripping and wondering and worrying and all of that stuff. And again, that's valid. I get it. I totally get it. But to make the best use of this wonderful energy moment that we're being presented, it's going to be about going within. If you have to get unplugged, do it. Cancer traditionally is going to be about friends and family. Of course, you're going to put some nice, good food in there. It's about nourishment, right? And anything that nourishes you on a soul and spiritual level. I was joking over there at Patreon that I like my non-dairy ice cream. That's what little IK likes. So take some time out, okay? And whatever your inner child and inner teenager likes to, feel nourished and feel good. Speaking of that, last call for a great event that I'm doing tonight. I'm co-facilitating with my very talented friend, Kristen Dwan, who's a hypnotherapist, and it's called Reparenting Your Inner Child and Your Inner Teenager. I'm going to be talking more in detail about these new moon energies. That's how we're going to open up the evening. And then she's going to be leading us all on one of her wonderful hypnotherapy journeys. And believe me, you guys, she's fantastic. She's got a beautiful voice. She can set the energy really beautifully. So I highly recommend that if you're interested in going a little deeper on this topic and getting some really beautiful healing in this powerful window. So I'm going to post the ticket link. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Kelly. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, I was just saying I haven't been live in a really long time, so it feels good to be back here. I was just talking a little bit about the event that I'm co-facilitating tonight with my buddy Kristen Dwan, who's incredibly talented hypnotherapist, energy worker in her own right. So I will put the ticket link here on the thread of this video. If for some reason that doesn't work for you, you don't see it, if you want to DM me to get the ticket link, I'm happy to give you that as well. Okay, so we're going to start that off with me talking a little bit more about the new moon, how do you utilize these energies, what you can expect, and then we're going to go on a wonderful journey with Kristen, doing some wonderful healing inner child work. Okay, what else to tell you? I'm really going to be going back to creating more content and quality content at my Patreon. We all know that the things are not being seen here in social media. Posts are being throttled. We had an outage a while ago, which was really wild. I'm really working on creating other platforms. I'm creating an online store at Ko-Fi or Coffee, that little donation platform. That's there just kind of in the back burner if for some reason the store isn't available at Bright Star Emporium. Hi, Joan. Another thing too, so I've got a couple places that you can access my work. I have a Substack. This is all, if you want to go on the link tree in my bio, it's all in there. I have a Substack. I haven't blogged a lot when the semester was on. You guys know I'm a college student. I have one more semester in the fall. And yes, we're going to party like it's 1999 when that's over. So yeah, I've got one more semester. When I'm off this summer, I'm going to be catching up. I'm going to be writing more material. Substack is free. If you want to support me there, that's great, but that's not required, okay? So do check out my Substack. It's a censorship-free environment over there. It's a no BS environment. There's not ads and all of this AI and all this garbage over there. So I really recommend that you guys follow me if you're interested in my material, my writing work, and my blog work, okay? So please check out the Substack. It's free. On the other note, if you're interested in my Patreon cosmic weather work that I've been doing, for over 20 years now, that's also in the bio. I'm also going to link that on here. The basic rate, the sliding scale rate, I know, one more semester. Yeah. You know, it's very tiring. If you're interested in the cosmic weather work, the basic rate, you can access the new and full moon reports, for $3 a month, you guys. Like, that's not even a coffee at Starbucks. So if you want to get that information, it's in an alternative platform. The base rate for the minimal stuff, which is the new and full moon reports, is $3 a month. If you want to just up level to 11, which is kind of the basic tier, then you have access to everything I do over there. And I'm going to be doing more videos over there and more quality content. And I have content every week at Patreon, okay? So please consider that. There's a lot of issues with social media, with throttling posts, with censorship, with weirdness. I mean, I can't advertise, and they never even told me why. So we're dealing with bots. It's hard to get a response from a real person. In Meta, it's got all kinds of problematic stuff going on. So that being said, I will still be here for the foreseeable future. I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. I've just run into some real problems getting my material seen in social media. So please consider those other platforms, and they're in my bio. Hi, Christy. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. I'm going to open this up for a few minutes Does anybody want to ask me a question? If you do, if you want to ask me a cosmic weather question or any kind of question, do it. I got a couple minutes before I go in a client session. So I'm going to put that out there. I'll keep talking. I'll look at the feed and see if there's a question. Try not to write like a big long thing because it's kind of hard for me to see. But if not, that's fine. We'll just hang out. We'll just chat. It's really, really hot where we are. Everybody drink your water. Take care of yourself. So going back to what I was saying, if you just popped on, this new moon is all about nurturing. It's about self-nurturing. Another important thing is we're talking about family energy and parental energy. It's mostly, we'll see Cancer is the mother and Capricorn is the father. And they're kind of interchangeable. I joke and say that having the bookend Capricorn new moons, I joke and say it's Big Daddy energy or BDE. You guys have heard me say that before. And how weird that is if you're a woman and a Capricorn and you have BDE. Hello. Hi. I'm popping on all the way from South Africa. Nice to see you. Thanks so much. So that being said, this is a really powerful opportunity to get free of some of that conditioning and programming. You know, whether it be, oh, you're not going to amount to anything, or, oh, you need to lose weight, or, I mean, I'm just, throwing some things out that people have heard. Oh, why can't you be like your sister? Or why can't you be smarter? Or whatever it is, whatever that ick chatter that got internalized as a child or as a young adult, we can use this moment to consciously unhook and reprogram what we'd like in there instead. Because our inner child is innocent, joyful, and beautiful, always. That's who you are. That's who we all are. Anything else is just noise and people's illusion and projections. But when you're a kid, you don't know that, right? It gets absorbed. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for popping on. So this is a great example, really good opportunity, for you as an adult to reparent your inner child and your inner young adult with love and wisdom, right? And just like supporting you in your little heart there, right? Hi, all these people popping on. So nice to see you. Haven't done a live in a while. It's good to be here. Good to be back. So as I was saying, use this as an opportunity to set a new pattern. New moons are all about seeds, right? It's all about seed planting. You're going to want to do this work now, and I'll tell you why. When we get to these eclipses in the fall, oh mama. When you get a lunar eclipse in Pisces, it's not going to play, okay? You want to be as clear and aligned and on your game and on your path as you are capable of being in that moment. And I don't mean that in any kind of threatening way. Everybody here is going to be fine. This is a karmic reckoning for some people that are effing around, okay? And I could do a whole other thing on that. And I actually will. I'm going to be doing an event for the lunar eclipse. It's on September 17th. I'll be promoting that, sharing that more. And I'll go a lot more in depth about this eclipse and what it means. It's a very profound eclipse. Anything that's at the late degrees of Pisces, it's like, oh, mama, It really is. It's going to, for some people that are effing around and are sowing bad seeds, it's going to be a reckoning. That's nobody on this call, on this video. We're going to see this play out in the world. I don't see how we're going to avoid that. And I'm encouraged about that. I feel like now with Black Moon Lilith back in Libra, which is about justice, right? I feel like it's been a long, arduous, slow journey to see some accountability and see some justice. I feel like we're on the road for that, okay? Nobody's asked me a question. That's okay. Another thing, I'm having a special on all readings until I go back to school on August 24th. Email readings, phone readings, they're all on special. If you want to do a chart reading with me, you want to do an Akashic reading, whatever you like, you want to do healing work. Let me see, hold on. I'm seeing, okay, here we go. what the actual, you're not alone in that. You're not alone in that. There is a point. There is a point to life on this planet. And you know what it is? It's you. Everybody on this call. You know, I talk about people magic. People magic's real. It's why we're here. I had a post last night. I don't think everybody had an opportunity to see it yet. But one of my wise colleagues said that we are here. If we're still here, we're here to be good, kind of goodwill ambassadors of the age of Aquarius, right? Of Aquarian energy. And this means calling out the bullshit and calling out the dark stuff. And this is something that I've kind of had some disagreements, shall we say, recently with people. People have always tried to kind of tell me what to talk about and tried to box me in my expression, which is really weird. There's some, you know, my wise friend Shannon, the astrologer, you know, kind of found out what that weird thing was in my chart, why people try to do that. But people have tried to take my voice and kind of make it so I'm talking about what they want me to talk about. And it doesn't work like that. Yes, we're going to talk about love and light and beautiful things and higher dimensions. Those are real. But we're also in 3D. There's all kinds of shit going on. There's all kinds of psychopaths that are trying to grab a hold of the wheel. And do I think they're going to win? No. Do I think we're up for more of a fight? Yes, I do. And we have to gird up. We have to be strong. We have to be rested. We have to do proper self-care. Everything I'm talking about this new moon, is being very, very nurturing to ourselves, to yourself, through this portal. Between now and like the 7th or 8th, the next few days, be very loving to yourself. Also, take time out. Listen up. Because serious portals are chatty. They always are. I mean, I got stuff. I was laying in bed last night going, God, these effing fireworks, are they ever going to stop? I finally got myself just chilled enough. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you. And I always just say, what's this moon about? What is it about? And it's about being in the now, and it's about taking care of our inner child and our inner teenager and all areas of our life, from birth to where we are right now, every single stage, right? That's what this is about. So I know it gets frustrating. I know it's totally crazy. And the thing is, we're going to have to consciously unplug from the crazy. This is how I've survived the last, 8 years now? I'll tell you how I've done it, because people ask me this. I get on a call with other master teachers of IET, Integrated Energy Therapy, which is a modality that I practice. When I miss that call, boy, do I miss it in my life. And one of my wonderful teachers does this as a support for us. And you guys have heard me talking about the grid and grid call on Wednesday and how you guys can jump in and add your light. Find some way to serve the light and the love and increasing the vibration on the planet. However you do that, you could work in a food bank, you could canvas, you could send postcards, there's so many things that you can do in service. But that's it's always good to serve anyway. But now it's really mandatory, I think, because it's so crazy. It gets us out of our ego, gets us out of our little separate self, helps us connect with something bigger. So the things that have kept me sane, grounding energetically, trying to be very nice to my body and mind, getting on these calls that are supportive with other like-minded people, being here with you, lovely people who I adore. Those are some of the things, okay? So I appreciate your question. That's a very good question. It's how do you keep your shit together in the chaos? You just take very, very pristine care of yourself. And you listen up, and as my one teacher says, you remember your vertical connection to spirit. That's incredibly important. That's never been more important, because there's so much in the 3D, in this reality, trying to dissipate our energy, right? Trying to pull our attention, because it's very much about our attention. It's like, what are we paying attention to? Yes, we need to know what's going on. That's another tricky balance. Aloha to you. That's another tricky balance, because there's some people that are like, I'm just going to float in my lotus land and be in a full lotus and have my kombucha, and they're like, la la la. That doesn't work for me. That's not ever been my approach. Everyone has their role in this. That's another really important thing, is find your role. There are people that don't even know about the news. They don't participate in that. And that's okay. One of my teachers doesn't really even know. And I remember you guys have heard me talk about this. I used to kind of resent her for this, for that. But I realized she has a different role than I do. I have a boots on the ground active role. I have 5 planets in earth signs. I have a Virgo stellium. I'm here to do work and get things done. But the way that I do that is I am very good to myself. I take time off every summer. I get unplugged, for like several days to a week, several times a year. These are things that I have to do to keep my nervous system together. Okay. And again, I know myself. I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So that's what we need to do. This is the midpoint of the year. We just had the solstice, right? We know it's going to be a very intense next 4 or 5 months. So all I can say is, as we're gathering the troops together, is again, be very, very nurturing and kind to yourself. Seek out your friends. Seek out things that make you laugh. Right? Laughter's incredible medicine, and you guys know I go to tons of shows because I love music. Music is my medicine. It always has been. So whatever fills your cup, do that. Okay? Do that in moderation if it's certain things. That's what I recommend, and I appreciate that question. I think it's a very good question. So I'm going to go. I have a client session starting here soon. Feel free to, hi, good morning. I'm getting ready to get off here. If you're just hopping on, you could watch this video. I've got a lot of stuff about the event I'm doing tonight. I'm co-facilitating. There are tickets available. Get on that. It's last call. We're going to probably do last call, I'd say it's at 6 o'clock this afternoon Pacific time. So if you want to buy a ticket, do that soon. Okay, so namaste. Love y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful new moon. Remember that there's amazing energy available with this, right? It's in a Sirius portal. It's very sensitive. Another thing, too, I wanted to add really quick. Oh, look at all that love. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Mercury is also in Cancer. Okay, Cancer is the natural psychologist of the zodiac. This is a powerful moment to, be your own psychotherapist, literally. And now we've got the galactics present because we're in a Sirius portal. So it's awesome, you guys. This next 3 days, it's off the hook. So take time to utilize that, okay? So, love ya. Thanks for popping in today. Bye-bye.